We got Gwenpool to level 80 Internet Kendo. So now it's time to see what I think I'm going to find. Is that she's very good at level 80. We did give her some Odin's Blessing, so she's got 6 of those bad boys on now. She's got maxed out Power of Angry Hulk. She's got a 4-star artifact, not leveled, and she has a regular CTP of Rage. So I want to see now at rank 554. We're going to take her through her chops here, starting with GBR. Fun fact, if you want to get the most out of your Gwenpool, you can actually go ahead and equip Deadpool's old uniform, April Pools, and that gives her an insane buff with 60% increased damage to boss types and 40% attack and defense. So yeah, she's a villain, so you can't use like Nick Fury and shit like that, but you can actually go pretty crazy with some other stuff because of the fact that that old uniform was a buff for her, was a support for her. I'm not going to use this for other testing here because the Deadpool's not a villain, but I wanted to test it out here just to remind you guys that it exists, but also to see if it's actually good here. So we got 5 bars here on the first rotation after the switch, after the revive. This is really, really good. I know this is a solo, so he doesn't have as much HP, but I still think this is very good for a level 80. Remember, this is not a tier 4. So she would ramp really hard at tier 4. This is the type advantage day, so this is going to be like her maximum damage output for sure. But check this out. From 18 bars, she's doing more than 10 on the rip of the tier 3, which I think is very nice. So we do this in just over a minute. How's that? A minute and 9 seconds for a full solo. For a level 80. For a level 80 tier 3. I think that's fantastic. And that's, you know, partially due to the fact that she has extra Pierce. That's partially maybe due to the Deadpool lead. But I do think that's very, very strong. But you're not going to see the Deadpool lead in much other situations because, again, you got speed villain and speed hero, male and female, all that stuff. One is a mutant, one isn't. They don't match at all for any stages. But let's go back now. Remember that stage 9 of Jean that she was barely, well, not barely able to do, but that she was able to do with this team up? Let's go ahead and see now how much faster this is at level 80 with that rage, right? We tried with the obelisk, that 200 proc. Let's go see how the rage works, because I think I've been seeing a lot of videos. I've been seeing a lot of talk, people pretty hyped about this uniform for low spenders because of how strong it is. Gives you access to extra Pierce, very easy to play. I'm kind of seeing the same thing right now here. Gonna co-op to dodge the explosion. So that's a 45-second phase 1. Yeah. Very, very strong. It's funny how it goes. It's funny how it goes. Some uniforms just end up being so good because they're so easy to play, so fun to play. That's a one-shot. That's just a one-shot down to the next phase. Wow. Crazy. Oh, she's glitching out. What was that? She was glitching out. She wasn't going into her next phase. That's why I stopped attacking. Okay, well we can one-shot her here. While she's doing this, because I know this does enough damage. Yep, bye. That's a 45-second kill. That's 15 seconds per phase. She has 3 phases, 15 seconds each, and she's gone. That's very, very nice. What about that stage 94 of Mephisto that we were using all those level 80s on? Let's take a look. Let's see how she sprank shit. Because Spider-Gwen did this one. Gamora, I believe, was able to do this. We got to see if the Gwenpool can do this as well. Ooh, that's 3 million plus there. That's 3 million plus on those procs. Ooh. Yeah. We're seeing some big numbers. Seeing some big old juicy numbers. There we go. 30-second phase 1. Oh, yes. 94. Amazing. And you got to see how easy it is as well, considering how proc friendly she. Not that I'm procking, right? I'm using a rage, but just how easy the rotation is, etc. Right? How much damage she cranks out. Oh, okay. We didn't get our full soakage there. He's probably gonna. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, boys. Shouldn't have done that. Well, we do save a little bit of time here because he's going to waste that animation there. I did switch because A, Gwenpool's not the fastest one out there, but B, the positioning wasn't very good for getting behind him to get that that first. Sorry. Oh, he still does it. That's annoying. All right, well, I think you're dead now. I kind of want to go back and check what the speed was, because this feels a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, this feels a little slow. We're at 1.5 minutes. I kind of wanted her to blow this shit up a little bit faster, just a little bit. But yeah, okay, we gotta be careful. Okay, wow, so she tanks it. That's cool. She tanked that. Okay, she was too big. What happened? I think her character model was too large, so she got hit by that stupid purple attack. He cuts us off again. She can't saturate her damage because this asshole keeps cutscening me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I guess I would have to go back and check how fast the other ones were. Gamora, I believe Luna was tier 4 at the time. But Gamora, Luna, Spider-Gwen, and I think there was one more, but I can't quite remember. But this is 2.5 minutes. There you go. 2.5 minutes, stage 94 at level 80. Now I know this clear features 2, possibly 3 paywall uniforms if you, depending on who you're asking. But I think this is pretty funny. This is stage 44 of Gore. With you can actually use Deadpool and in this case Sin, and we're gonna try. Oh, we did not one shot. Damn, I was gonna say trying a one shot there. Not quite. Okay, yeah, stage 44 of Gore seems like a low stage, but remember it's level 80, right? Remember that. Doesn't have terrible AoE. But doesn't have the best AoE either. The best, like, kind of tracking to move around. It seems like she sets the target when you do that combo, and if they move too far out of it, you're not going to get the full amount of damage. Most characters do that, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a big dig on Gwenpool. I was going to say Spider-Gwen. But yeah, just keep that in mind. He did dash back into the grenades. You'll see it here with the tier 3. The tier 3 has really good targeting. Actually really good targeting, but yeah, the 1-2, the 5-4-3 combo, 5-4-3-2 combo. Hey, there we go. 1.04 minutes. It's not a Human Torch one shot, like, you know, but it's pretty close. It's like a 4 shot. It's not bad. And then of course the big one here, ABX. This is the wrong season because she doesn't have silence, so you got to do some pretty annoying stuff, either switching to somebody like Green Goblin, or you have to take advantage of a co-op skill with Black Cat. So again, I understand here we're using 2 paywall uniforms. It doesn't seem like the most attractive option for most players. There is a bit of a, I can admit there is a bit of a juxtaposition between saying that Gwenpool is so good for low spending, free to play players, because she is, right? Gwenpool having that 4% pierce and, you know, being really easy to play. But then on the other hand, all the teams I'm pairing her up with, you know, Sin, April Pools, Deadpool, Black Cat, it's one form of paywall or another, and they're all seasonals, right? All 3 of them are seasonals. That, I mean, that goes more to the fact that you know, that goes more to the fact that this is what Netmarble did, you know, giving all these speed villains the seasonal paywall treatment. That's not really on me. But yeah, man, 8 million and flying here, and this is the wrong season. She's going to score even higher on the right season because of the fact that she has multiple skills with paralysis and burn. I think this is fantastic, and I don't even think I did it exactly right. I think I was a little bit early with that co-op skill to reduce the effectiveness of the buff that he gets on the roar. But we'll have to wait and see here. There we go. Yeah, I think the silence season is pretty... I think it's pretty straightforward. You just go in and do a bunch of damage. As long as she can get 13 easily for me. so I can get that last decent reward. We're a little bit delayed on the insight proc, but that's okay. You want them to activate at the same time, ideally. Those two green jackets. Green jackets. I actually kind of like the way that sounds. Like yellow jacket. Also the show yellow jackets. See if we can squeeze in one more rotation if we get the right timing on the paralysis. We did. Nice. Yeah. If you get better playing Gwenpool, you will notice that she can delay roars a little bit because of the paralysis. You just have to get better, and I had to practice. Obviously, I wasn't able to do it in the first showcase when I was, I think, on stream. But now I was able to do it, which is nice. So, yeah, look at this. On the wrong season, easily popping off 13 mil with a regular rage. So then you could make that a mighty, right? With not too much investment, you could make that a mighty, which is even more damage, right? Look at that. Close to 14 million. For a level 80 on the wrong season with a regular rage. There's just so much value there, man. There's just so much value there. It's crazy. So again, just to compare to Green Goblin, who's obviously like a really good lead / support. Fantastic in that regard, but he's scoring less than she is for me. He's got, you know, as many Odin's Blessings or more. He's got rank 5, same rank, Power of Angry Hulk, a 6-star artifact, which is obviously better than a 4-star. And then he's got the Mighty Judgment rather than the regular Judgment or regular Rage. So, yeah, at that point, it's basically worth the same. And then, yeah, as any other Mighty, right? So, yeah, I think Gwenpool's actually very, very good. I'd say she's probably at least as valuable to your roster as Red Goblin. And that's actually a really big compliment because, again, Red Goblin has the crazy leadership, has the crazy support, but Gwenpool's just so strong standalone. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. I think this is the exact right way to release a character who is less popular. You got to make them kind of overtuned, make them kind of busted. Anyways, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Gwenpool. Are you going to be picking this one up? Are you going to be tier 4ing her? I'm seeing a lot more players tier 4 her than I thought. I was kind of surprised. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content or not. Or hit the thumbs down button, I guess. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.